After traversing through said door, as well as various pieces of corridor, Simon came upon a train. His attempts to move it seemed in vain. On said train, though, was a hammer made to break enemies and walls within one's wake. Said hammer Simon used to get access to a place both strange and new. A realm of twisted imagery unfolded before his eyes. The floor beneath him began to twist and rise. A maze of twisted creatures hanging from the ceiling. This was once again not reality. He couldn't shake that feeling. After barely escaping with his sanity intact, Simon was able to once again extract the fuses he used on multiple obstacles before and bring them back to the train so they can be used once more. As he came back and got his ride in motion, he thought he escaped all the commotion, but he had no time to relax just yet. Monsters were boarding the train, posing a threat. Once the assault on the train was stopped, the tracks were gone and the first train car dropped. But as it is still connected to the other car, there was still some time for Simon to make his way out. He just had to climb. And as he got out of the train car, it broke loose, and Simon is now stranded without any of his gear to use. As his bag was still on the train as it fell, and for all he knows, it went straight to hell. As he looked around, he found himself inside the woods, which at this hour is not one of the nicer neighborhoods. Simon went ahead and made his way through the forest quick, as he did not want to encounter another lunatic. But as was probably expected, dark forests and scary monsters are connected. An old friend showed his ugly face. The fellow with his chainsaw once again gave chase. Getting away from him this time wasn't too bad. He is persistent though, just a tad. But either way, after navigating the woods for just some time more, Simon was beckoned by a building he could not ignore. It was a house with 3 stories and a cellar, and as per usual, the atmosphere is stellar. This time though, I will not put every puzzle into rhyme, it would just waste both our time. The summary of what went down is thus. He found a doctor who asked him for a gun. Plus, Simon was smart enough to give it to him and get shot. He didn't die from it, it just hurt. A lot. The doctor was confronted by him in the attic, and I gotta say the firefight scene was quite cinematic. In the end, Simon got his revenge and took the back door key. Killing the doctor gave Simon a feeling as though he was finally free.